Here comes the kicking team.
And Saunders will kick it away. He catches the kickoff. Shakes off the first tackle. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35.
First down and 10 to go.
Hike!
The handoff is taken by Hughes. Tackle by Craig. Gain of 9 on the play.
Second down.
Hike!
He gives it away. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 19.
First down and 10 to go.
Go!
QB back to pass. Makes the throw deep over the middle. It will be caught by Ball. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A huge pickup there by the offense.
First down and goal for the offense.
Tonight.
Francis with the handoff. Touchdown!
The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Go!
Rogers kicks it away. And it sails through. They will strike first today with that score.
And onto the field comes the kicking team.
Rogers kicks it away. That's the end of that play.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Bishop back to pass here. There's a flag on the play. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. They'll accept the penalty.
First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Rowe will take the ball. And he'll be brought down by Henry. That will go for about 8 yards.
Second and short for the offense.
Tonight.
Bishop will give it away. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will be good for about 6.
The offense sets up with 3 receivers.
Bishop back to pass here. He tosses one. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
Second down and 10 to go.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. Makes the short throw. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will bring up third down. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline.
Sixth play of the drive.
He makes the throw over to the sideline. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The offense lines up to punt.
Go!
He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll start things off from the 20. Player in motion to the right.
Hike!
Francis back to pass. He decides to keep it himself, and he'll take a slide here. Small gain on the play.
Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go.
Hike!
Francis steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the sideline. Tipped away and incomplete.
Third down. Receiver in motion.
He drops back. Batted down and incomplete.
The offense lines up to punt.
Hike.
The punt's away. He catches the punt. And down he goes.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Sit hut.
Bishop will give it away. He's stopped in his tracks. That'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
He'll toss it off to the left side. And the tackle is made. That will push them back 3 yards.
3rd play of the drive.
Bishop will give it away. It's a tackle. Bowman got him. Gain of 4 on the play.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
The punt's away. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20.
Setting up shop from the 20. Player in motion to the left.
Left side handoff. And the tackle is made. That gets us to second down.
A single back set for the offense.
Go.
Francis with the handoff. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Craig. There's a flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Oh, his hands closed on the face mask. That's going to be a penalty. And they'll take the penalty.
3rd play of the drive.
Hike.
Francis back to pass. Makes the throw over to the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
3 receivers for the offense. Motion left.
Sit hike.
Francis with the handoff. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Craig. They covered a lot of ground on that play.
1st down and 10 to go.
Sit hike.
Francis back to pass. He's got a target near the 25. It's complete to ball. That marks the end of the first quarter. A close matchup so far today.
6th play of the drive.
Sit hike.
Francis steps back to the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. He is wrapped up and brought down. Hale got him. A huge gain by the offense.
1st and goal.
Sit hike.
Francis hands it off. Boone brings him to the ground. That will be good for about 1.
2nd and goal.
Hike.
Francis with the handoff. Stopped before he could break free. Gain of 1 on the play.
3rd down and goal for the offense.
Francis hands it off. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Hike.
Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score.
And onto the field comes the kicking team.
Rodgers will boot it here. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled here. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Sit hike.
Steps back, ready to throw. He flings a pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
2nd and 10 for the offense.
He drops back into the pocket. He turns it upfield, and he'll take a slide here. That's good for about 7 yards.
The offense lines up on 3rd and short.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go!
Floyd boots it away. He catches the punt. He sheds off the defender, and the tackle is made.
The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down.
Francis with it. And he's immediately brought down. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Francis hands it off. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down for the offense. 11 yards to go.
Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
He punts it away. Broken tackle. He's tackled.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
There's a penalty flag on the field. And Jennings brings him down for the tackle. Let's see what the call is. The defense looks to have lined up offside. They will accept the penalty.
1st down.
Bishop hands it off. And down he goes. That gets us to 2nd down.
2nd down for the offense.
Go!
Rowe takes the handoff, and Gray brings him down. That'll cost them a couple yards.
3 receivers for the offense.
Go!
Bishop's going to toss it up, and Steele makes the catch. And he's brought down by Fuller. Gain of 12 on the play.
The defense sets up in a 3-4 set.
Bishop back to pass here. He finds a receiver over the middle, just beyond the line of scrimmage. Caldwell with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play.
Double tight ends for the offense.
Go!
And Jennings gets a hold of him for the sack. That'll bring up 3rd down. And the defense will call timeout here. They will have 2 remaining.
3rd down.
Go!
Pitch right to the runner. And Greer makes the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play.
The offense lines up to punt. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go!
He punts it away. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20.
1st and 10.
Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense.
2nd down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Looking deep downfield and intercepted. And the tackle is made.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Bishop back to pass here. Sutton makes the catch. And he will be brought down by Smith. Gain of 19.
A nickel set for the defense.
Go.
He steps back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 for the offense.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. There's a penalty flag on the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty.
1st down and 10 to go.
Finds a target on the left side of the field. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
QB back to pass. Penalty flag on the field. And the pass is incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty.
1st and 10.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 for the offense.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown!
The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
It's up. And the extra point is good. They'll recover some ground with that score.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
He boots it away. And the return is going to go up near the 15-yard line.
The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete.
The defense sets up in a nickel set.
Flings one. The pass is caught. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 11.
Operating from the gun.
Francis steps back into the pocket. The ball is caught. Boone with the tackle. That's good for about 7 yards. The defense will use a timeout here. They will have 2 remaining.
4th play of the drive.
Francis back to pass. And Moss with the tackle. Gain of 11. The offense will use a timeout here. They will have 1 remaining timeout.
Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs.
Steps into the pocket. Snagged out of the air. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Hale. Gain of 9 on the play. And the offense will call timeout here. That will be their last of the half.
2nd down and short.
Francis steps back into the pocket. Nixon makes the catch. And he's immediately brought down. That's good for 10 yards.
1st and 10.
Go!
Dropping back. He rockets the pass. Batted down and incomplete. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field.
The offense sets up in shotgun.
Francis back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete.
3rd and 10.
Francis steps back into the pocket. The pass is caught, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Gain of 14 on the play.
The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs.
He steps back to pass. And Strong's got it. Boom! Cannon with the tackle. Gain of 14 on the play.
1st and goal.
And the quarterback spikes it, stopping the clock.
The kicking team lines up for a short field goal.
Go!
Rodgers will boot it here. And it's good. They'll extend their lead with that score.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
Rogers will boot it here. He's tackled. The second quarter comes to an end. A close game so far today.
Lining up for the kickoff.
Rogers kicks it away.
This drive will begin from the 25-yard line.
Hike!
Bishop hands it off. Tackle made by Bowman. That gets us to second down.
Second down.
Bishop back to pass here. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. And he is brought down by Lynch. That's good for a gain of 4.
Third down. 2 yards to go.
Hike!
He makes the toss off to the left side. Brought down by Greer. Gain of 10 on the play.
3 receiver personnel for the offense.
Tonight.
Bishop hands it off. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. They'll lose 1 on the play.
5th play of the drive.
Go.
Bishop back to pass here. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
6th play of the drive. Motion right.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. He's got a receiver deep with multiple defenders nearby. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The offense lines up to punt.
Hike!
And Floyd makes the kick. The punt is caught. And he's tackled here.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Francis hands it off. He breaks free. Boone brings him to the ground. That will keep the chains moving. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline.
First down and 10 to go.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He finds a target up near the 40. Moss brings him down. That's good for about 7 yards.
3rd play of the drive.
Makes the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play.
3rd down. 2 yards to go.
Dropping back. Makes the throw short over the middle. And the pass falls to the ground.
The offense lines up to punt.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. Player in motion to the right.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. He flings a pass. Sutton makes the catch. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 20 on the play.
3 receivers for the offense.
Bishop's going to toss it up. and it is complete to steal. And he is brought down by Lynch. A huge gain by the offense.
The offense will operate from the pistol set.
Hike!
Steps into the pocket. Bishop's going to toss it up. And it is complete to steal. And the tackle will be made by Lynch. That will be good for about 6.
Second down.
Tonight.
Bishop hands it off. And he is tackled. That gets us to third down.
Third down for the offense. 13 yards to go.
Dropping back. Bishop makes the throw. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
The offense is set to try a field goal.
And Saunders will kick it away. And it's good. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score.
And onto the field comes the kicking team.
Saunders with the kick. And the defender got him down.
First and 10.
Tonight.
Steps into the pocket. He's not going anywhere. Daniel sacked him. Loss of 7.
Second play of the drive.
Go!
He hands it off to the right side. Tackle by Craig. That will be good enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Tonight.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The ball is caught, and he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 6 on the play.
The offense comes in on second down. 13 yards to go.
Tonight.
Francis back to pass. He tosses one. It's complete to Ball, and Floyd makes the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play.
The offense comes in with 3 receivers.
Hike!
Francis steps back into the pocket. He sets up and throws. It's complete to Strong. Moss brings him down. A nice pickup there by the offense.
The offense will operate from the gun.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter. A close game so far today.
The offense sets up under center. Motion for the offense.
Go!
Francis with the handoff. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. They'll pick up a couple yards there.
Second down for the offense.
Hike!
Francis back to pass. A flag on the play. Tipped away and incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him, and they'll accept the penalty.
The offense lines up on first and goal.
He hands it to the running back, and he scores!
They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Go!
Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That score widens their lead a bit.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
Rodgers will boot it here. The kickoff is caught. He is picked up and brought down.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Go!
Bishop back to pass here. He makes the throw up near the 45. Pulls down that long distance throw. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Hike.
And Saunders will kick it away. And the extra point is good. That will bridge the gap a bit.
The kicking team set up to boot it away.
Saunders with the kick. He'll field the kickoff. Slides off the defender. He'll return the kick up near the 30.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Said hike.
Back to pass. He throws it short to the right side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
Second down and 10 to go.
Hike.
Francis with the handoff. Shakes off the first tackle. That's the end of that play. That will be good enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Said hike.
Francis back to pass. And he's going to toss this one out of bounds.
Second and 10 for the offense.
He makes the inside handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1.
Third down. 3 yards to go.
Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's picked off by the defense. And the tackle is made.
First and 10 for the offense.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. And down he goes. Cox on the sack. Loss of 7.
Second down.
On the handoff. And Jennings brings him down for the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards.
The offense comes in on third down. 7 yards to go.
He drops back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
There's a penalty flag on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. They will accept the penalty.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
And Floyd makes the kick. He fields the punt. Breaks free from the first tackle. And he is tackled.
First and 10 for the offense.
Said hike.
Back to pass. Flings one. He pulls it in. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 11.
Said hike.
Francis back to pass. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
Second down and 10 to go. Motion left.
He makes the throw over to the sideline. The pass is incomplete.
Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions.
The pass is knocked down. Incomplete.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
He makes the punt. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Setting up shop from the 20.
Outside handoff. And he'll be brought down by Henry. Gain of 1 on the play.
Second down. 3 yards to go. Receiver in motion.
Tonight.
He makes the handoff to the left side, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Porter. Small gain on the play. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline.
The offense has not had much luck converting on third downs today.
And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
4th down for the offense. 15 yards to go.
Go!
Bishop makes the throw, and it's complete. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 16 on the play.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Bishop steps back, ready to throw. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. The pass is incomplete.
2nd down and 10 to go.
Dropping back. And Jennings gets a hold of him for the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play.
The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here.
And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
4th down.
Tonight.
Steps back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. And the 4th down conversion comes up short.
The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down.
Hike.
Run pass option. The QB pulls it in and makes the quick throw. That gets us to 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Tonight.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He tosses one. And it's deflected down. Incomplete.
The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today.
Go!
Francis lets it go. Incomplete.
The offense is set to try for a long field goal here.
There's the kick. And it's good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
Rodgers will boot it here. He's put to the turf.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Bishop back to pass here. And it's complete. And down he goes. That will be good enough to move the chains. And the offense will call a timeout here. That will be their first and 10. Bishop back to pass here. And Steele makes the catch. And he's tackled right away. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. And the offense will call timeout here. They will have one remaining timeout.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
Drops back. Bishop's going to toss it up. And it is complete to Steele. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense will call timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final timeout.
The offense comes in on 2nd down.
Go!
13 yards to go.
The catch is made by Wilson. And Greer makes the tackle. A huge pickup there by the offense.
1st and goal.
Tonight.
Bishop's going to toss it up. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
The offense sets up for the point after.
Hike.
Here's the kick. And it sails through. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score.
Instead of kicking, the offense will keep the ball. It will be 4th and 12 from the 28.
Bishop back to pass here. That's the end of that play. They're unable to convert, and the defense will take over.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Tonight.
And he takes a knee.
Second play of the drive.
Hike.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field.
The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today.
That will do it for us today. For everyone at Access Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.